On the evening of August 12th, 1985, hundreds of people arrived at Tokyo's Haneda Airport expecting nothing more than a short domestic flight to Osaka. Families were returning home, business travelers were finishing their day, and children looked forward to seeing loved ones. For everyone on board, it seemed like an ordinary journey. But within the next hour, that routine flight would become one of the most heartbreaking disasters in aviation history. Japan Airlines Flight 123 departed Haneda Airport at 6:12 p.m. The aircraft was a Boeing 747SR, specially designed for high-frequency domestic routes. Shortly after takeoff, everything appeared normal. The weather was good, the crew followed standard procedures, and passengers settled into their seats without any sign that something was about to go terribly wrong. Approximately 12 minutes after takeoff, a loud explosion echoed through the aircraft. The cabin suddenly lost pressure, oxygen masks dropped from the ceiling, and the airplane shook violently. At that moment, a catastrophic structural failure occurred in the rear of the aircraft. The vertical stabilizer was torn away, and all 4 hydraulic systems were disabled almost instantly. Without hydraulics, the pilots lost normal control of the airplane. Inside the cockpit, Captain Masami Takahama and First Officer Yutaka Sasaki immediately declared an emergency. They fought desperately to control an aircraft that no longer responded to the controls in the normal way. Every attempt to stabilize the airplane led to another unpredictable movement. Instead of flying smoothly, the aircraft climbed, descended, and rolled uncontrollably. Despite these impossible conditions, the crew continued working together with remarkable professionalism, refusing to give up as they searched for any chance to save the people on board. For more than 32 minutes, Flight 123 remained in the air. The pilots used engine thrust instead of flight controls in an extraordinary attempt to steer the aircraft. Their determination has since become one of the most respected examples of courage in aviation history. Every radio transmission reflected their focus, discipline, and commitment to protecting their passengers until the very end. As the aircraft drifted toward the mountains of Gunma Prefecture, the situation became increasingly critical. Losing altitude and still unable to regain full control, the crew made one final effort to avoid disaster. Tragically, at approximately 6:56 p.m., the aircraft crashed into Mount Takamagahara. The impact destroyed much of the airplane and resulted in one of the deadliest accidents involving a single aircraft. Rescue teams faced enormous challenges reaching the remote mountain location. Darkness, steep terrain, and difficult conditions delayed access to the crash site. By the following morning, rescuers discovered that 4 people had survived, while 520 lives were lost. The tragedy deeply affected families across Japan and remains a day that many people still remember with sorrow. The official investigation revealed that the disaster did not begin on the day of the flight. 7 years earlier, in 1978, the same aircraft experienced a tail strike during landing. The rear pressure bulkhead was repaired, but investigators concluded that the repair did not follow the manufacturer's approved method. Over thousands of pressurization cycles, tiny metal cracks gradually expanded until the bulkhead finally failed on that August evening. The explosive decompression triggered the destruction of the tail section and the complete loss of hydraulic control. The investigation also led to important improvements in aviation safety around the world. Airlines strengthened maintenance inspections, repair procedures became more strictly monitored, and engineers gained valuable knowledge about structural fatigue. These changes have helped improve aircraft safety for future generations. Some discussions have questioned whether a faster nighttime rescue might have saved additional lives. However, while this possibility has been debated for many years, there is no confirmed evidence proving how many more people could have survived. It remains an area of historical discussion rather than an established fact. More than 4 decades later, Japan Airlines Flight 123 continues to be studied not because of mystery, but because of the lessons it taught the aviation industry. It serves as a reminder that safety depends not only on skilled pilots, but also on precise engineering, careful maintenance, and constant learning from the past. Behind every statistic were real people with dreams, families, and futures. Their story continues to inspire improvements in aviation safety across the world. Remembering Flight 123 is not only about understanding a tragedy, it is about honoring those who were lost and ensuring that the lessons learned continue to protect lives for generations to come.